Hello, today we are following a Bob Ross tutorial in Sims 4 on a dog. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to our new video. Today we're following a Bob Ross tutorial called Christmas Eve Snow, Season 15, Episode 9, on a dog in Sims. So how would you do this? Once you're in the Sims and you pick a dog, and we want a dog that's quite chunky. And since this canvas is primed black, we want one that's also matches the primer color. So the big black dog, perfect. Okay, and if you go into code, color and pattern and press onto the paint mode, it gives you all these different types of brushes and colors for you to paint with. So we're just going to name him Christmas Eve Snow, so he matches the Bob Ross tutorial name. And let's get started. So the first thing Bob does here is he uses white, but we can't prime the dog with invisible blue, obviously. So we're just going to use very light blue and create an indication of a sky. So for that, let's say this one, we're going to make it very transparent. Would that be good? Maybe with darker blue. Yeah, look, that could work. Okay, and you can also rotate the brush so that it matches what you want to do a bit more. So let's just do a bit of these. Okay, that should be enough. So there should still be some black coming through, but you applied a bit of the blue so it seems like a sky. So next Bob wants us to put some happy little clouds. For that we need something a bit more sturdier. Okay, let me make it transparency this, make it smaller. This one already looks like a happy little cloud. Pick a white. Smaller. That should be okay. And let's try and make a happy little cloud. So we're gonna just put the tops of your clouds right now, because this isn't as transparent. And then what we're gonna do is gonna take as transparent as we can make it a bit bigger, and we're just gonna fluff it out. Next, Bob wants us to make a nice big mountain right here on this lovely dog. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna take this one. This brush is already very flat, and we'll let us create that mountain line. We want it to be quite as opaque as it could be. Brush size, that's good enough. And where will our peak be? Let's put it here. Okay, so you grab and you pull down, then you can make several little peaks just like Bob does. Let's put one here. Okay, that's nice. Let's make this one a bit larger, just so we have more space to work with. Okay, nice, that's not bad. Okay, there we have a little mountain range. And what he does next is, we're still keeping the same brush, but we're gonna put the opacity, actually this one's grainier. We're gonna use this brush because it's much grainier. We're gonna go on to slight orange. Okay, so you want a bit of a daylight sunshine in there. Slight orange, opacity down. I wanna make sure it's rotated. Let's make it like this. Sure. Brush size, small as it can get. It doesn't get that small, so that's what you have to work with. And we're just gonna apply some of this on the edges there. Okay, brush rotation. Let's see, like this. I wish they came small and smaller. Like rocks under things coming through the sunshine. Next we have light blue. Okay, light blue, this one should do, and the same thing just on the other side, and we can change the rotation of our brush. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, just to create that contrast. Okay. And next thing Bob does is create a small fog by blending the bottom. So since we can't blend, we're gonna go back to our fluffy brush, and we're going to, yeah, orange is fine. We're gonna make it very, very transparent, smallish, like this. And we're gonna stamp the bottom a bit to create that foggy feeling that he's creating with the brush, okay? That's much better. Okay, so we need this fog here because on top of it, we're gonna create our little trees. So for the trees, which one did I like? This one could be good. So when it's black, we want opacity full. We want to rotate it so it looks like tree tops, like that. Brilliant. And then brush size, how thick are they? Like that? Could be, yeah. And then we start stamping. We start stamping. Okay. Make sure to rotate it every now and then. Like here, it looks a bit too. So. Nice. And if you want those a bit bigger ones, this brush is also good, or even this one. If you turn it so the tip is up, you can create illusion of like a smaller tree, bigger tree, just hiding in there. So you take that same brush, make sure it's small, opacity all the way, it's black, and you stamp a tree trunk, okay? I'm gonna make another one here. Let's go with, or even this one if you just turn it on the side. Let's go with this one first, and then we'll see how, if we need to go over it again with thicker. And I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna rotate it to its side. A bit more definition, because that's what we want. A bit more definition. And I'm gonna use this one as well, just to add a bit to the top. We don't want it looking empty. And the same on the other side, just by rotating the brush on the other side. Yes. Brilliant. Okay, so now we have our two happy little trees. Okay, so next thing Bob did is he created a white foreground here. He used something that has nice strokes. So we're gonna take this brush because it looks very strokey, and we're gonna make sure our brush rotation is appropriate, because his one does this little concave movement. And we're gonna color his belly. Doggy, it's okay. Don't worry, Doggy. We got you. Da-da-da. And one straight one for the middle to create that illusion of movement. Up here. Nice. sorted. Thank you. Bye.